It is time for today's lump of vomit. Oh, here.
Dad, I'm scared.
Jesus Christ.
I know that's your favorite. What's really funny about the, I forget exactly what they called this protest, but essentially it is, they were protesting people being held without bond, without trial, in solitary confinement 23 hours a day with bare minimum human contact. You're talking about gross human rights violations
Correct.
against people with minor charges. Vandalism.
Trespassing. Yep.
It's quite pathetic. And you know who was most upset? Potato Head Stelter.
Well, one of the main reasons they do that is to basically try to force these people to take a deal.
Yes, that's exactly what it's all about. But what really cracks me up about this is that they were hoping and praying for another winsurrection so that they would have something to distract people from the complete and utter bungling of Afghanistan, the border crisis. They were really praying for a distraction, and the mainstream media was so confused by an actually peaceful protest, they were beside themselves.
There wasn't even that many people there.
No.
Even though it was a dud, small crowd at Capitol protests was still the lead story on Sunday's WAPO front page. Why? Because as the story lead says, it was the most anticipated visit by right-wing activists to the nation's capital since a mob stormed the U.S. Capitol on 1/6.
Yeah, well.
So basically, Brian Stelter is upset that violence didn't break out and get people killed.
I can't stand that guy anyway.
Oh, he's a piece of
Yeah, he is. He's a total sellout.
And the dude's younger than me, and he looks like he's 50.
How old is he?
He's in his, early 30s.
Wow.
Yeah, he looks like utter garbage.
That is one ugly mother effer.
He must have that soy introduced by suppository on the tip of all that corporate cock that goes up his ass.
Yeah.
Damn. Earlier at the Justice for J6 defendants rally, police surround a masked man reportedly armed with a firearm. He tells them where the gun is, and they pull out his badge. He's an undercover law enforcement. Without disarming or handcuffing him, police extract him from the event.
Because they blew his cover.
Yes. What really cracks me up, though, is did you see how all of these FBI agents were dressed?
Yeah, I saw it.
I swear that White House intern flamboyant fingernail gnarling bundle of sticks dressed them all.
Yep. Listen, it's
like
just stupid.
Golf shorts and Ray-Bans.
I saw the fences they were putting up and all the horse
because that's how you prove that you're the most popular president ever. Mm-hmm. You have to defend your regime with military reinforcements and fences.
And you know what?
Which you claim don't work on the border.
Yeah. All of the red states need to actually pull all of their troops back.
Yeah.
If the federal government sends down, a order, hey, look, you need 600 National Guard people for this. And the governor of the red state can say, hey, go f*** yourself. I need those people here.
Out.
Get the f*** out of here.
Get them out of there. Screw them.
And guess what happens? We've already had 23 or 26 states say, they're going to resist the mandates.
Good.
All that other stuff. When that number gets up to 36 or 38, and
Convention of States,
and those states don't send their National Guard, it's all going to be on the active duty or the blue state's National Guard. And with a high op tempo, they're going to burn their people out.
Yep. What's even funnier about the protest thing is that if you just removed context from it, you would swear that people were getting together to protest like BLM political prisoners. But that's not what's happening.
No.
And if that was what was happening, heaven forbid we hold people responsible for over 36 murders and $2 billion worth of damages, the protest would be huge. They would erupt into violence. People would die, and the media would just sweep it under the rug. And just like they do with this, January 6th protesters speak out on beatings and torture being inflicted on them in jail.
Yeah. You know
Amazing.
what? That's not cool at all if that's happening.
Yep. Check this out here. This is a direct text from someone in the jail. Okay, Mom, could use a little good news today. We just found out they are locking us down for an entire week in retaliation for that Levin special on us last night. Something they had nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm.
No phone calls, no rec time, 5-minute shower, 24 hours in our cells. They are trying to silence us for getting the truth out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen. And this is going to cause a huge amount of backlash, especially when some of these guys die, which is going to happen.
Yeah, because not everybody's going to want to take their deals.
No. They're going to have people kill themselves.
Yep.
Somebody will get beat to death. It's going to happen.
You remember when we used to be a free country?
Yep.
Watch Grunt Speak live Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we'll do the same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. Narf!